Welcome to Home Cinema and Tech Review channel. In this video, I'll be showing you one Full HD and the other 4K, two projectors, and how do they produce images onto the screen that I have. You've probably seen my couple of videos in this channel, and if you haven't, please go back and watch them to see the screen setup and see what kind of setup that I created in the room. After that, if you watch this video, that will be more ideal to understand what kind of a test we are doing. We have a big screen in front of me you're about to see in the next couple of minutes, and the reason that I'm showing you in this video one Full HD and the other 4K projectors, they are not same. The LG HF60LS is 1400 lumens of power and it's Full HD, and Optoma UHD 35 is 3600 lumens and it's 4K and HDR. So they are apple to orange. There is nothing to compare here. But what I'm going to show you, can you get away still with the Full HD projector rather than going to 4K, up to 4K? Because 4K projectors are still expensive in 2022-23. So how do I test these products and how will I show you the visuals that you're about to see? And you will have texts on the screen that you can have more information probably, and in the end of the video at the description below you will get a couple of informations too. So I will be using Realme 4K Google TV dongle, which is a new chipset, so it can play HDR 4K footages, and I will be playing YouTube videos, couple of 4K YouTube videos to compare the sharpness and overall quality. But let me just get one thing straight, these two projectors are not here to compare. I will be just showing you difference between good 4K and decent Full HD, because this is not the best Full HD projector. So from now on, you'll be seeing the visuals on the screen. I planned this video to be quick as possible. While I talk, you'll be probably seeing both of the projectors and what do they produce. Like I told you, I've been using the Realme dongle for the reasons that I will be putting a 4K video inside of a Full HD LG. So the reason behind it, I want to create the best quality possible for the Full HD projector that we have. If you want to do the same, you could go the same route, because dongles can make their menus like Full HD, but they can still play 4K online content if they have the Google TV license, and their license of Netflix and Amazon is 4K. If it's 4K, they can create good image quality, the best one that you can have for your Full HD projector. That doesn't mean your projector will project 4K. This is not the issue. So while you're watching, you'll clearly see the difference between the 4K and the HDR with the Optoma. Don't focus on the brightness. I've been trying to tune the brightness for both of them to keep them in the similar level for the camera, and we are not focusing on the brightness, rather than we are focusing on the sharpness and the overall image quality, and we will be seeing image size in the same level. And normally LG can create bigger images in the same distance, but I will be showing you the same size because I want to make it perfectly clear that we are just comparing the 4K and Full HD stuff, not the projectors, because like I told you, this is apple to orange, not the same thing. There is nothing to compare. One is Optoma, is another league than the LG. So LG has a small lens and they haven't declared any F number, which is diaphragm number, which is basically the lens quality. So you can doubt if you go cheaper projector. So if you wanna buy a Full HD projector, or if you have a good Full HD projector, you'll probably see something like Optoma here. Optoma says it is f1.98, and if you zoom in, if it is 2.02, that means it's f2 stop good lens. Everyone knows 50mm 1.8 and 35 1.8 is industry standards, and if you buy 85 1.8mm of camera lens, you can basically shoot very sharp, very shallow depth of field, good portraits. So this is basically camera information. If you have a good lens, you can produce good image quality. So if you ask me if I choose a good camera with a bad lens or decent camera with a good lens, I would prefer decent camera with a good lens, because I've been in the photography business for over 15 years. I have two different studios. So let's just be clear. Optoma has a bigger, better lighted lens, and LG has a small lens. So that's also affecting the image quality. So this comparison is not about all the Full HD projectors that you can find, because there are a lot of good Full HD projectors. Put this on a side, we can talk about the general information. If you have a Full HD projector, you can increase the sharpness by tuning on the menu. But in this video, we just shot the videos at standard level. So this is standard sharpness, because if you go too artificial sharpness, at too much artificial sharpness, probably you see more chromatic aberration around the text. If you don't know what the chromatic aberration, it is just a little bit of coloring around the edges of the sharp edged, let's just say, object. So if you're watching a lot of text and tutorials or any kind of sharp edged items on the video, you'll probably see more chromatic aberration if you have a bad lens. So when you look at the LG's footage, you see the sharpness is not natural. When you look at the Optoma, you clearly see the 4K difference, and also the better image quality without any less chromatic aberration, let's just say that. Don't please focus on the light levels, because Optoma will create probably lighter image. For this video, we just create the same size and try to achieve the same light level as possible. So these are not the best light levels of the projectors. This is just 4K footage. I hope this video gave you enough idea. My overall conclusions while you watch this video until the end, if you came until the end of the video, I want to tell you one thing, that if you want to purchase a projector, size is the first issue, and the sharpness that you want to achieve is the second issue. Probably, if it's more important for you, the budget is the actual important here. And if you're not going to go above 100 inches, there is no need to go to 4K still, because you can get away with it. But if you are a pixel peeper and you want the sharpest image, and if you have the budget, why not go to 4K? There is no problem in that. But you can purchase a good dongle and use it for the 4K footages to project with your Full HD projector. You can still have a good, clear image. The second thing is, if you have a good lensed already a projector, or if you find a second-hand good projector, you can still keep it for a long time because you won't regret it. Maybe you could upgrade to a screen, better reflective screen, and some ambient light rejection screen like I showed you in my earlier videos, so you can get away with a Full HD setup a lot more cheaper than the 4K setup. Here I can tell you is the Optoma 4K is 2 or 2.5% times expensive than the LG, so you're getting a lot for your money if you still be in the Full HD setup, and you can definitely purchase second-hand good Full HD products. But just before you purchase, look at their lenses and how sharp are those lenses, because some of the projectors with Full HD setups, if nobody tells you, you cannot differentiate with regular 4K projectors because of the quality of their lenses. But of course, in anything, if you go for second-hand, you need to be careful what you buy, because there could be problem on the bulb or electronic units. You need to trust the person that you purchase. It's not like a TV. If it's working for the TV, it could work for a longer time, but if it's the lamp life and many other stuff, so you need to inspect it and try it before you buy it, if possible. And one other thing is, if you want to play games, it depends also on your console or your PC, because the Full HD resolution cheaper products are not meant to be for definitely action games, because they have longer response times. Optoma here creates 4.2 milliseconds, which is basically a monitor level of response. So it is a gaming projector. So I use it with the Xbox One X, as you can see in the video. So Xbox One X is a 4K gaming console, but if you have a PlayStation with the Full HD, PlayStation 4, so you can really get away with the Full HD. You don't need a 4K projector for 180p of a console or gameplay. So it's depending on your budget, depending on your quality needs. I can get away with Full HD after even using for a long time 4K projector, but if I have the budget and if I have the need of it, I definitely purchase the 4K. In the long run, it's a long-term use. You probably use these devices more than 5 years, like a TV. So, and also the bulb life, I will be creating another video for the bulb life setup. So if this video was helpful, please thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, will be great for me. And your questions and your comments are very important at the description below. Please read the description and then write comments as much as possible, because you can direct the channel. We have a lot of information, a lot of tests, and products are waiting in the line. But your questions will direct the channel which video would be next. Hopefully see you in the next video. Bye.